Is this thing on?
Hello there, folks. Welcome to a randomly live midweek for us. We don't usually do a lot of. Well, we have actually no. I lied.
This is 2 weeks in a row.
Live last week.
Tuesday night.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
God, Vera, remember we used to do 2 shows a week live every week?
Yes.
Wow.
It got exhausting.
How?
I don't know.
I know. And we ran out of stuff to talk about. We're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
We can talk about that on Thursday. I'll talk about it later. I think I have an eyelash
we
in my
double
eye
up.
on top of all my other problems. Sorry if I'm looking kind
Oh
of
my
weird.
god. It is so much eye-related drama.
Yeah.
I
So much
know.
eye-related
Well,
drama.
Christina, you missed it. I had a podcast-related incident. I dropped my headphones and I bent over to pick them up and knocked my head into the planter.
Oh my god.
I'm having a rough 15 minutes here.
Oh my god.
Did you do that on a mate? Did you headbutt a piano or something once as well?
Did I headbutt a piano? I might have.
Oh,
It's not coming back to me, but it could have.
I can't tell you how many times I've bent
You
over
have hit
and
your
hit my
head
head
before.
on something.
Oh yeah, I have hit my head a few times.
Yeah.
There's a little
Before a show. It's like
an autopsy
Yeah.
would call it a. Oh yes, I was doing it from my sister's piano,
yeah.
and I went over and whacked my head on the. You were right.
There we go.
Brief little doing it from the back of the piano.
like a good soul sister sing. You know? Well, what a lead in, because we thought, what will we talk about this week? We were gonna do the much talked about assigned seating of Dirty Dancing, which will come. And it's
I'm
coming.
ready.
I still haven't watched it, so
I have to
will
refresh
watch it.
myself on the
can't
Dirty
believe
Dancing
that.
movie.
We're gonna put Stephen in the corner.
Yeah.
I belong in the
Me
corner.
too, though.
I know.
I feel like I haven't. I need to experience the whole thing from start to finish one more time while I'm in a sound mind. Probably after I smoke a little bit, and then I'll be able to absorb it again. Like,
She's
I just
good
feel like
to
it's been
go.
so long since I've seen it, and just bits and pieces, but whatever.
We might
Another
get that. We might get that done by the end of the month. It is like Valentine's month. We should do something romantic because
Like Ghost.
as romantic as we will get.
Ghost is pretty
It's
romantic.
Ghost.
Just stay on the Patrick Swayze train.
We do have something special coming from Uncensored Horror for Valentine's, so it's coming. There's something creepy and romantic coming. But we thought, award season has been pretty blah in recent years. Like, I remember back in the day, I used to watch every awards show and be like,
I
so
lived
invested
for the
in
red
everything,
carpet,
Yeah.
man.
right? But
Yeah.
lately, it's all been a bit bleh. But the Grammys this year seems to just be the gift that keeps on giving. There is drama coming
Yeah.
from the Grammys. So we thought we
love
would
drama.
do a little bit of a live recap from the Grammys. Now let's start out with the red carpet. I've grabbed some looks here. Let's talk about them. Now Lizzo was dressed as like some giant flower, which was lovely, like orange.
She
is not-
looked
I don't-
like a flowery vagina when she closed the jacket. Like,
I-
did
Yeah.
you see her with the
I
closed
agree.
jacket?
There was a little
I
did.
vagina energy going on when she had the hood up and just her face sticking
Yeah.
out.
Hilarious.
I agree.
Yep.
So I did.
But
find
other
it
than
beautiful.
that,
But look,
Once she opens that
For a
coat,
red
she
carpet-
sees it. She does look beautiful.
for a red carpet, very, very fitting, very theatrical, very dramatical.
Yeah.
Taylor looks lovely. Taylor looks very
I thought-
lovely, understated. I
Always
like
elegant.
I like
I'm
the,
getting an
like, the
I
crop
Dream
top
of
kind
Jeannie
of look.
vibe off of Taylor.
A what?
Yeah, it's
I
very
Dream
nice.
of Jeannie
I
vibe.
Dream of Jeannie.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
She looks a little bit Barbara Eden.
And I love that
Shania
navy blue,
Twain.
but obviously.
Shania Twain has gone all out in
She
that
looks
polka dotted
fucking
I
suit.
gotta
retarded.
tell you, I'm not in love with it.
I didn't even know
You
that
know-
was Shania Twain. I thought that was Madonna.
It is,
I
well,
didn't
it's
know
very
it that
fitting.
way.
Her new album has just dropped, and it is pop country / dance. So she's she's teaming with the theme. The music is actually really, really good. So I think she's just grabbing that attention while she can grab it. You know, going,
There's
my
other
album is
ways.
out. Yeah,
But worse
there's
than
other ways.
the cow print, I'm not in love with the hair.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
hair
the
is
wig.
too much.
She's
It's
been wigging
very
it.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yes. But
Yeah.
like a cheap synthetic Jessica Rabbit.
And why her face is so white, like so white.
Got to
Very
match
pale.
the cow print.
Like, my goodness. Did they do that
Now,
on purpose? Like, or did she just like not go
I think
tanning?
so.
Like,
Well, there
Holy
was
crap.
there was one point in the middle of the show where she was dancing and there were red lights on the stage, and it just completely washed out everything, and she
Oh,
looked
wow.
like an albino.
yeah, she just looks weird. Like, I don't know. If it was intentional, it looks weird.
Yeah.
So
Let's
actually
look at
adore
Cardi B
Cardi
though.
B.
Cardi
Yeah.
B
I love
looks
this.
like
That was
stunning.
gorgeous.
Yes.
Normally
Gorgeous.
she's ass out, tits out, and like it's a
Well, there's some
classy,
tits
it's a
out
very
here,
classy
but
look.
it's still
Yeah, but it's
architectural.
it does make her boobs look uneven, but that's okay. That's the asymmetry
Yeah.
of the dress doing that.
yeah.
I just love the thing that swoops over, and it's just like
Yeah.
so much
Yeah,
fun.
it's very
My goodness.
old Hollywood like
Yeah.
moment for her.
Absolutely, yes.
Now, what do you
And also
guys make
getting
of
that
Harry?
flower vibe,
Yeah.
A what?
What do you guys
like
make
an
of Harry?
a lily or an orchid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's
a
very
flower.
floral, very floral. Looks like the
Harry.
opera house, Australian opera house.
Harry
I think
looks
Harry
like he
is
fell
serving a
into.
look.
I don't
It's
know.
a
He
look,
looks like
but it's not a look that I like.
yeah, no. He looks like he fell into like a patchwork of like extra shit extra fabric that somebody had laying around.
Yeah.
Like I don't like that.
I don't get why it's controversial. Anyone that has
No.
even glanced at the name Harry Styles in the last year to 18 months knows that he's rocking that 70s retro glam kind of
Absolutely.
moment and suits it, dressed like whoever does his clothing. Amazing, like everything fits him
it looks
beautifully. Like
Mhm.
he's a
Yeah.
good-looking boy. Like you know what I mean? It's
I
a
like
bold
the electric
choice.
suit he wore on stage.
Yeah.
That was
We'll
lighting
talk
up
about
at
him on
points.
stage because there was drama on the stage as well.
I
But
know he almost
Really?
fell
I
off.
think he served the look, and it's nice to see, you know, let's not deny it, the hottest male act of the modern age at the moment, being a
Mhm.
little bit more interesting with a clothing choice than a black suit.
Well,
because
I gotta
Very
say,
true.
I love the nonconformity of it. I really do. The fact that
Yes.
he's challenging masculine style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can rock a blouse. I can. Rock
I love
a
it. If
skirt,
I was
can rock a
900
jumpsuit,
kilos skinnier, I'd be rocking a jumpsuit. I'm like,
Yeah,
yes,
right?
baby.
Like
Mhm.
If I was that skinny, I'd be
And
like,
I gotta
yes,
say-
check it out.
One of my favorite moments of the whole evening, and there was a lot of great moments, was when he ran up the stairs and hugged his super fan. Did anybody else do that? They had all
that's sweet.
these super fans that talked about who they wanted to win Artist of the Year, and his super fan was the 78-year-old great grandmother,
Oh,
and her granddaughter had submitted a reel of her talking about Harry and why she loved him and how his music just moved her. And they picked her to be the super fan, and she had no idea she was going to be on stage and meet him.
oh my god.
And
Yeah, it
Trevor
was
Noah
cute.
handed her the Grammy and said, "You get to present it."
You read
And
it.
she's just like,
You read it.
Yeah.
Harry Styles.
Wow.
She lost him. Yeah, everyone
Oh
lost.
my
Yeah.
God.
So there was an interesting conversation online that I saw. What is it about Harry Styles that has middle-aged to later-age women so verklempt? That was an
I have
article.
to tell you,
What is it
I
about
don't
him?
know.
Honestly,
I don't know.
he hasn't put out a song that I haven't liked.
He hasn't put out a
Like-
song that I haven't liked either, but he doesn't make me lose my mind.
Right.
You know, I'm
There
not
are
like
so many
I'm not
women
like
that-
Raina going, "Oh, it's Harry." You know, it's like,
Yeah.
"Hey."
Yeah.
I mean, if I got to meet him, I probably would fangirl a little bit, but
You know what it is? It's probably like the grandson you never had, or like the son you never
Right.
had. You know, like it's just like, oh, he's doing so.
They
great
want to
for
bang him.
himself.
the
They
naughty
want
Like,
boy
to
they
bang
had a
him.
crush on in high school.
Yeah.
They want to.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, is it that because a lot of his music has that kind of retro throwback feel?
Very retro.
Is it
very
is it
70s, 80s
romanticizing
pop vibe.
part? Yeah, is it like a
Yeah.
romanticizing of the past? Going, oh, I remember the boy that I loved back in
Yeah,
you
I
know
think there's a
whenever
little of
I
that.
was.
I do
is
think
it
it's
like
the
Yeah.
naughty boy at school who played the guitar,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah, I can
But
see that with
that's-
Harry
yeah.
Styles. And like I
He's
said,
very
I don't dislike any of his music, but he's not tittillating my heart.
he's not doing it for you. It's all right.
he's
babe.
go
It
Harry,
doesn't-
Harry, Harry.
Harry.
Oh, it's for Harry.
Yeah.
But it was very nice to see some red carpet moments, and this was a moment.
Yeah.
That wasn't a
Sam
event. It was a
Smith.
happening.
This
Sam
I saw,
Smith
I was
and
like,
Kim Petras,
my
Yeah.
God.
accompanied by two former RuPaul contestants, or winners actually, Violet Chachki and Got Mick. This was just the red carpet look. Now, this is what you used to watch award shows for, right? Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
remember Lady Gaga being in an egg and like all that kind of stuff? Remember those good
Mhm.
times? The swan
Mhm.
dress with Bjork, like
Her meat,
all
her
those.
meat suit, what was it, like a
Meat
meat
dress?
suit or meat
Yes,
dress?
that
Yeah,
was
like
hideous.
come on.
But even that,
I'm
even
sorry,
walking
that meat dress
in, that
was
isn't.
awful.
Yeah, no. Even
Yeah.
walking in, that was an eye catcher. That was like, something's gonna go down tonight.
Yes,
Like,
like this
it-
that I
it was-
saw, like
Yeah.
iconic.
Yeah.
Something
thought-
is gonna go down,
And
and
it's broken the right. The right is like he's Satan.
oh, it is.
Pretending
It's,
Oh yeah, he's
broken
Satan
some-
now. Yeah.
it's broken some people, but before we even get to that, there is something that caused controversy before they even hit the stage. Madonna.
Oh, girlfriend.
Oh dear.
I am sorry.
Oh dear.
I can find a drag queen to do Madonna better than she did Madonna last night.
Yeah.
It's like-
You know what? Let's stop worrying about Britney and let's start worrying about Madonna. Like, because somebody has to be on top of that. I don't know what
Yeah,
those
I
braids
agree.
are. She's starting like
Stop
I saw
doing it to
the
your-
side by side of her and the Joker. Like, and it truly is.
I hadn't seen
It
that.
truly is uncanny. Like, because now she just looks swollen. Like she looks
does.
swollen
Yeah.
now. Like, and I don't. She doesn't look
That
right.
work looks like it must be recent. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's
And
awesome.
her lips
Recent
look
work.
uneven, like
Yeah.
like maybe she had some, I don't know, shanker on one
Fucked up
side.
Botox. Yeah. Sheesh.
A couple of years ago when I saw her live, she had like begun this process, but she still looked great like in person. This
Well,
is
Cher had
taking
that
it
moment
Can you
where
pull
you
up a
look like
picture?
to the extreme.
Of like the old Madonna. So I'm like,
Yeah.
let's just say 2010.
Yeah, I'll find
Right.
Madonna in 2010, shall we?
Cher had a moment where she looked like she'd gone over the edge, and then it all relaxed, and Cher looks pretty good right now.
Yeah.
So maybe this will relax, and Madonna will look more like herself.
God, I hope so. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like
She looked like an alien.
Madonna's always been a striking looking woman. Like, whether you
Mhm.
consider her beautiful or not, she's always had a striking look about her.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is just going in the wrong. Oh, okay, so this is around 2010. I thought she looked great here. This is when she did the Sticky and
Yes.
Sweet tour.
Yes.
This
She
is
looks
when she
amazing.
looks normal. Yeah, like this is like
Mhm.
Madonna that I know. Like, keep with this. Like, what was so wrong with this?
Like, obviously,
What-
bulk the fuck out, but like,
All
Yeah.
right, and I gotta go here. What the fuck was with the riding crop? Was she planning to pick up a pony?
no. See,
Oh,
what it
God.
is, she has signed a massive deal for her back catalogue to be reproduced and special editions and all that kind of stuff coming out. The first thing that's coming out is like she's re-released the sex book. So that era, which would explain the look. It's because it's kind of like German, like
Yeah.
mistress, riding crop. Yeah, it echoes that kind of moment that she had in the career there. But yeah, the face is.
I can't even look at her.
Man.
I can't even look at her.
Hopefully
I said,
she calms
so
down.
I can find drag queens who can do a better Madonna than she did last night.
I mean, once she's
100%.
neck deep in this world tour, she won't have time to do this.
Right.
I think a lot of it
not.
is she's had time. All she's had is time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She was so deep in the movie going through and all that kind of stuff and COVID and all of that. For someone that works pretty much constantly, even though we may not see it, having all that time to look at herself. Obviously, she's got some kind of
wanting fillers. I really can.
Yeah, I get it, but like, Jesus.
Well,
well,
her surgeon would have said,
someone.
"Let's stop here."
Yeah,
when do they ever say that?
I know.
they just want the paycheck.
When
of course.
do they ever say that? Now, Jesus was not to be found, though, in Sam Smith's performance.
No.
I
Yeah,
don't know
the
what
moment that they
people
lost
were
their mind.
expecting. The song is called Unholy.
Yeah.
Sam Smith is gender non-binary,
Yeah.
and Kim Petras is the first transgender woman to, I think, even perform on that stage. To be honest with you,
Well, to at least
that
perform out.
of course was always going to be a moment. The only thing I would say is too much red. Like the lighting designer should have probably knocked it back a little bit so we could actually see what was happening.
That washed out Shania Twain.
Yeah,
The lighting was so red.
Shania got script, but
Shania
I thought it
dancing away.
I thought it was brilliant. Like when you don't see that kind of spectacle anymore.
No.
Like
Yeah.
Lady Gaga isn't Lady Gaga anymore. Like we don't have Britney, we don't have Christina doing that kind of stuff. There's no one doing those big pop moments.
Did you see them on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah. When she came out of the
dress,
the coat.
Yeah. Kim came out from under. I thought that
Oh,
was
really?
Yeah.
That's much better.
So let's I'll go find the comments that have been made about this performance because they are quite interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
what were you expecting? This song has been everywhere.
Everywhere.
But
I know.
everywhere.
And it's been revamped 100 times.
And my daughter sings it. Like my 3-year-old daughter sings it in the backseat. Like she requests
Your
it.
3-year-old daughter and this 60-year-old woman all know it.
Yeah, like it's
That,
just like
and that's
one of those
the
songs,
definition
like,
of a hit, right? It's the
Right.
definition of a hit.
Yeah.
So this is what one viewer wrote. I know we on the right probably use the word satanic too often, but this performance from Sam Smith is literally a tribute to Satan. Another added some conspiracy baiting into the mix, saying Madonna, who introduced the performance, looked like a statue erected in New York City. That conservatives have called satanic as well. Eventually, here we go, Vera. Right-wing Senator Ted Cruz decided to weigh in, retweeting a video of the performance captured by conservative podcaster Liz Wheeler, who wrote that demons are teaching your kids to worship Satan.
Yeah.
Cruz simply wrote, "This is evil." Now, you people don't have a problem with like fucking little girls or little boys or anything.
No, first of all.
A pop song.
How about we go back to teaching Jesus taught people to love each other instead of Christianity's about hate, and maybe people will find Christianity more attractive than Satanism.
Yeah. I just think it's hilarious. It's like you just because he has the look and like obviously obviously the whole stage and everything. The song doesn't say anything about Satan or the devil.
Not
But
at all.
Daddy's getting busy in the the body shop. That's it. Like,
but let's be honest, they knew what they were. They knew what they were doing, and they went for it.
Of course,
and you know what? I
Yes.
applaud that. I will applaud that every day.
You know
Because
what?
they-
The last
they-
time we were all talking about this is when Lady Gaga did a performance like it. You know, again, it's just finally
doesn't
somebody's
happen
doing
anymore.
things. You know,
Because
like,
everyone is so worried about being cancelled. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Everyone is so worried about,
And
oh my God, if I
nobody's
do
rock and
this,
roll
gonna
has
what's
cancel
going to
never been
happen?
Sam.
worried about being canceled. You know,
I know.
rock and roll by definition has been counterculture.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
And you know
But
what?
nobody
I would
will
rather,
cancel Sam.
no
if
one
I'm
will
going to
cancel Sam.
hell, I want it to be like that. I want pyrotechnics
Yeah.
and dancers and cages.
Yeah.
And,
It
yeah,
certainly
baby.
looks
I would
more
rather
fun
that.
than heaven. If heaven's gonna be all
Right.
these tight asses like Ted Cruz, why
Yeah.
would I want to
I
spend
know,
eternity
right?
with them?
I know.
We'll have
I'd
Shania
rather
Twain
fucking-
meeting you at the pearly fucking gates and says, "No, I don't want."
No, Shania loves the gays. She's not coming. She's not coming with us.
She's not going. Yeah, she's not going to get there.
Yeah.
Forget
She loves the gay boys, Shania.
Yeah.
They love her.
What's not
They
to
love
love?
her. I know. We did have a bit of a heavenly moment, though. We did. Did you guys see Lizzo's performance?
I did.
It was
see
all
Lizzo.
taken to church.
Yeah.
She won Song of the Year for
Yep.
the other song that we have not had stopped hearing. It's about damn time.
Time.
But look, there's no doubt that there are times and years where you're like, that's the song of the year. You know what I mean? Like Billie Eilish, that was the song of the year. You could
Yeah.
not escape Bad Guy
You
when
knew
that
it.
song came out.
Right.
You could not escape It's About Damn Time when it came.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. TikTok dominated that song. It seems to be the way it goes now, though. TikTok grabs something and it becomes a hit. Look at Unholy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That song was on TikTok months before it was even released.
Right.
Months.
And it was just
And it wasn't
just
even
the
the full
hook.
song. It was
It was
just
just
the
the
Yeah, it was
reverb.
just
Like
that little.
what? Like it was crazy to me.
And now look at
Crazy.
it. It is they have gone home. They have made history with that song
Yeah.
now. They have gone
Right.
home
Wasn't
with a
even
Grammy, and that's huge.
who was
And
it?
what's the
Jake
new one that's not every? It's the Miley Cyrus. My God.
Flowers.
Flowers will
Flowers.
be. I can
Oh my
Flowers will be
God.
up next year for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But
For sure.
that song by Jake, Golden Hour, I feel like that started on TikTok. Like
Yes.
it
Yeah.
started on like he was just playing his piano and like that
Mhm.
to me that's just nuts what TikTok can do for people. So
Yeah.
I love it.
So the pop duo group performance category was pretty big. Like they had big competition. Ed Sheeran was in there with Camila Cabello. BTS was in there with
Yeah.
Coldplay, Doja Cat, and Post Malone, and ABBA.
I
And
know.
for Sam Smith and Kim Petras to come out and dominate that's huge. Like,
Yeah.
I feel so happy for Kim, who has struggled and struggled and struggled and struggled to get her music into the mainstream and was told that it had never happened because she was trans and all that kind of thing. So it must feel, even if this is the height of her career, it's the height of her career. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In mainstream, like she was on Saturday Night Live, she won a Grammy. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
huge. That's so huge.
Huge.
She
For an
surpassed
artist that- yeah.
expectations.
Definitely.
Way
And
surpassed.
she honored the the trans performance that came before her, which is
Mm-hmm.
what you do. You know what I mean? You've always got
Right.
to
Absolutely.
honor those who led the way. There was some really touching moments in there too. The In Memoriam was
Yes.
really nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, Mick Fleetwood
So
was there with.
I'm going to say this out loud. I can't stand Sheryl Crow.
You don't like Cheryl?
I can't.
I thought
stand
it was
Sheryl Crow.
I thought it was pointed that she was there because she replaced Christine McVie when she was away from Fleetwood Mac for a time. So
Did she? I
Cheryl
didn't
was
know
the
that.
replacement. Yeah, so she toured with them and everything. So that's why she was there, obviously. And Bonnie Raitt. We're going to talk
Bonnie
about Bonnie
Raitt.
a little bit later. Bonnie a little bit later. But then there was also the rap, the rap section, the rap tribute, and the Loretta Lynn tribute as well. Which
Yep.
it was nice to see it span a lot of genres.
Yeah.
I was actually very, very touched and surprised that Lisa Marie was there. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't don't consider her a music. Like, she released 3 albums, she toured the world, but
She
they just see her as Elvis's daughter.
That album was nominated for a Grammy. You know.
Yeah, I know. I think
she's part of the Grammy family on her own,
exactly.
Apart from Elvis. You know?
And I think that she would appreciate that too, because I know that her attitude to her music was always like, I'm never going to make people happy with the music they want her to just be her father. I wanted her to be her father, but
which she can't.
Her music,
right?
No one can. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Except if you're Austin Butler, obviously, you can be Elvis. But
who did a pretty
I think
good
that
job.
it was nice to see her remembered for her music as well.
Yes,
it was
I agree.
a very, very touching moment. And
no, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. That's all good.
I thought that was really well done. I did like the 3 little vignettes that honored the highlights. You know,
yeah.
You know, but I loved the rap memorial.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
That 15-minute rap salute. That was amazing.
Yeah. Missy, it's good to see Missy Elliott back out on stage.
Yeah.
I love Missy. Anywhere where Missy is, I'll be there. Yeah. They were great.
I watch that.
Like, salt pepper, whatever. Now, Bonnie Raitt was a big upset, wasn't it? Like,
you know what?
I think she was surprised. Look at the face.
She
was definitely surprised.
Looked at her friends and said, they didn't say me. They didn't say me. You know, you could see her say, they didn't say me.
Now let's look at the competition. There are some big songs. A, B, C, D, E, F, U, Bad Habits, All Too Well, As It Was. So that's Taylor Swift and Harry Styles, respectively. Break My Soul by Beyonce. The Heart Part 5, Easy on Me by Adele, God Did, and About Damn Time for Song of the Year. And Bonnie Raitt won for Just Like That. Now there is drama. There is drama, but we will talk about it more when we get to Album of the Year, because that's where the big drama is. The reverberating drama. But the funny thing is, it's being reported here as that she is some unknown quantity.
I know.
I'm like, wait, you don't know who Bonnie Raitt is? like, hello. I'm like, she's not some newcomer that's just
no. She wrote
I wrote a song.
Falling in Love with Him songs, and she followed it up with one of my all-time favorite Crying About Him songs.
Let's give him something to talk about, and I Can't Make You Love Me. Right?
Yes, exactly.
These are global hits, and unknown woman wins Song of the Year. I'm like,
she just fell out of the hoot nanny.
Yeah,
out of the sky. This woman is here, and this woman is here. But as I said,
I think that part of the reason she won for this song is it's a tribute to John Prine, who is also probably little known in the modern music zeitgeist, but he was a legend in his time too. He wrote songs for everybody. You know, he may not have performed the songs, but he wrote the hits. So that was a tribute to John Prine, and I think it's a double whammy that she's this legend and he's this legend, and the tribute song is what they picked, you know?
Yeah.
Very sentimental pick
for
the older members of the Academy.
For the older, But it just we'll go into this conversation in a second. But she beat out huge names, as I said, and Harry Styles performed.
Yeah. That's the outfit I loved.
Have you heard about what happened?
Yeah, the turntable went the wrong way.
So they rehearsed this whole performance with a turntable that turned one way. They got on stage, and for some unknown reason, the turntable started turning backwards. So the dancers and Harry had to reverse the whole performance on the spot.
Fly. And he almost fell down at one point.
I would die.
Yeah, because he trips coming off it
Yeah.
because obviously he hasn't practiced it going that way and coming off that
Yeah.
way. But
Oh my
the
god.
dances, like there was a TikTok from one of the dancers going, "We had practiced it so much that it was perfect," and da 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 da. And then as soon as the music started, we all felt ourselves going in reverse, and we just had to fix it on the fly. This is why dancers need to get paid more, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Well,
This is why dancers should be paid more.
Conspiracy theories. This is sabotage. Somebody they have
Sabotaging Harry.
Program.
But you know what?
Oh my god.
If they wouldn't have said anything, no one would have known.
No one
Yeah,
would
that's
have
true.
known.
And that's
You
the
know,
true mark
it
of a
really-
professional.
Even Harry's slide down that other side.
Yep. Even a
looked
little
pretty
trip,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
It looked pretty cool.
Because he should it should have spat him off at the staircase, but instead he went the other way because he couldn't make it. So look, that is the mark of a professional, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Or everyone on that stage did it. It was nice to see Harry have a little choreographed moment too, because he is famously not a dancer, so he likes to do his own kind of movement. But it was nice to see a little bit of choreo from Harry, and I think this was this Grammys for me kind of really cemented probably the next 10 to 15 years of music of who is going to be, around.
Mhm.
Harry, I think this has launched Harry into the stratosphere. He will, even more so. Lizzo has been cemented. I don't think Lizzo is the sideshow carnival act that everyone thought she was anymore.
No.
It's like, oh, she's fat. Look at her. Okay. Like,
get
it's
over
obvious
it.
that she has more to her.
She's
She has
actually
more to
thinner
her
than
than
she's
that.
been.
Yeah.
Is that just me? I
And-
thought she looked thinner.
She's been working,
Yeah.
baby. She's been working
she's
hard.
been
She's been
working out.
touring. She's been doing TV shows. She's been busy. So that's just naturally going to make you skinnier. But there's a lot of upset. Let's talk about it. Obviously, Beyonce made history for tying with as the most awarded artist in Grammys history. But the huge upset is that Harry Styles beat her out for Album of the Year.
Wow.
Now, this is multi-layered. This is dramatic. Harry was obviously amazed that it had happened and surprised.
And
he
gracious.
did, and gracious and humble. I thought humble. And he
I
said,
thought he was very humble.
things
very
like
gracious.
this don't happen to people like me. And people have taken that statement and put so much hatred and racism and misogyny into
my
it.
god.
You have to look at Harry Styles, okay? Harry Styles is an ex-boy band reality TV show contestant who had a normal life. Who had a normal life before he joined One Direction.
Yeah.
Right.
How many other ex-reality show former boy band members have won Album of the Year at the Grammys from England?
Right.
Like, holy crap.
Yeah. This wasn't about race. This wasn't about sexuality.
Justin Timberlake.
This wasn't about gender. Yeah. But he was Justin Timberlake was a child star. Let's not forget he was Mickey Mouse Club.
He was Mickey Mouse Club. Yeah.
Yeah. He was this. Everyone gets looked down on for reality TV. Like it's like.
Let's also listen to the whole speech. You know, he said, every single artist in this category is an artist that I love and admire. I've listened to all your albums every day for the last year since they came out. Beyonce is the queen. Lizzo is wonderful. He named them all, and he was very gracious. You know, he was not gloaty or, he was so humble.
Not at all.
And you know what? Beyonce made history. How many fucking more Grammys does she need?
Right? Like, shut up already. Like, let somebody else have the fucking spotlight. Like,
Oh, and that's what I think people...
Again, I'm going to say the controversial thing. I think Beyonce is a kick-ass performer. Yeah. But is she the most brilliant musical artist of our time?
No.
I don't think so.
Debatable.
You know?
Debatable.
You know?
And people have to understand that no one is on top forever. No one is flavor of the month forever. You know, sometimes it's other people's turn
And a lot of times
be
this shit's
recognized.
just random.
Yeah.
You know?
And what people have to understand is the Grammys is not a popular vote. The Grammys is voted by a council. Do you know what I mean? It is not best-selling album. It is not most streams. It isn't anything like that.
Right.
It is voted by, a board of members that get this group of people and say, this is it. So the albums that were in contention were BTS's Music of the Spheres, DJ Khaled, Good Morning Gorgeous, Bad Bunny's album, which is in Latin, so I'm not going to murder it.
I really liked.
Yeah, people are upset that he didn't win as well. Brandi Carlile's album, These Silent Days. Adele 30. Now, I have some stuff to say about Adele. Lizzo's album Special.
Adele.
ABBA's
I
album
loved her
Voyage.
dress. I thought Adele's dress was gorgeous.
Kendrick Lamar and Renaissance by Beyonce. The behind the scenes videos I have seen of Adele, who was not even going to attend until last week, have made me question how genuine a person she might be. Because if you look at her, there are shots of her face when she doesn't win and Harry does.
Oh, how do you know it's at the exact moment?
Yeah,
it is because it's someone's camera. It's someone's camera phone, and you see, you see Lizzo's reaction because Lizzo and her were sitting at the same table. Harry sat behind them. Lizzo turns and screams, which she saw on camera.
Yeah,
and Adele looks and rolls. Adele looks and rolls her eyes.
No,
really. Whatever, dude. I'd be upset too. Adele should have fucking won. Fuck Beyonce.
No, she shouldn't. That album's trash. I'm sorry. That album is trash.
It's not the last
30
album.
It's not a good album.
Trash is a very harsh word. Okay. Trash is a harsh word.
It sounds like the worst parts of all of her albums put together.
It's not.
It's not as good as her last album.
It's not as good as the last album. No.
But how do you beat? That's exactly the conversation. How do you beat something like 25, which was a global hit, a Grammy winner? How do you back that up consistently?
That everybody didn't love.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? How do you back that up consistently? You can't, and you can't think that just because someone is popular and you are a huge fan of that person, and that person represents great things for gender, for race, for support of the queer community, for visibility, you can't think that everyone thinks like you. And it's okay that everyone doesn't think like you. You might think that it's unfair, but it's not. It's also not cool for people to be yelling Beyonce should have won when Harry's up there accepting the award. That's
very
cool.
Kanye of them. That's for sure.
And did you see the first? Did you see the first person to stand up for Harry?
Yep. T-Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ex-girlfriend Taylor Swift, who knows exactly what it's like to have that moment taken from you by someone else.
Yeah.
And as soon as he won, she was the first person standing, actually the only person that I saw standing and listening to his speech. Taylor.
Well, you did hear Lizzo jumping up and down.
Oh, Lizzo. Well, Lizzo and Harry are good friends. Like that's well noted. But Taylor, and she didn't have to. Do you know what I mean? Taylor Swift is in her own category as well. Yeah. She's had all this moment, and people are all bejiggity that Taylor didn't win anything. But I don't think Taylor needs to at this point when she's
I don't think she does either.
She's not released. Yeah, she's not. She's done her independent-ish albums, Evermore and the other one, and then she's doing these re-releases. But when she comes out with her new next body of original work, of course, if it's great, which it will be, she's one of she's the few. I think I put Taylor in the Carole King kind of category, that she's going to have this long, illustrious career, and that it's not heartbreak that she doesn't win every time.
Right.
like, yeah, she
And
for her to do
where
that,
do
I
we
thought that
get
was
this?
cool.
Where do we get this attitude that something is owed to someone?
That's
You know,
I was just about to say something like that. Like,
why
is it that?
was it owed to Beyonce?
Oh, right. Like,
You
is it
know?
just because
Because
she's
her
a woman? Is
fans,
it just
because
because
her
she's
fans
black?
are
Is it
loud.
just because, like, that drives me crazy too? Like, again, everybody's gonna pull it back to the gender and the race card, and it's like that's not what it's all about.
Look,
And it's so
Renaissance
frustrating that life is always gonna be like that. Like,
Renaissance is a fantastic album. Let's not get it wrong. Renaissance is a fantastic album. But Renaissance is also now going to have probably an 18-month, 2-year to 3-year lifespan.
Yeah,
She's taking this album on the road, and it's apparently the first of 3, like of a trilogy of albums. She's not. It's not going to be criminally underrated. It's not. Yeah. She just got paid like what, $35 million for a half an hour show. Like she's not suffering, and for someone, we can go there. For someone that's supposed to be about the queer community and pushing the queer community for this album, she performed in the UAE.
Mm-hmm. Right. Thank you. Where they behead gays.
Cancel me if you like. Cancel me if you like. Whatever. But should I say it? She seems to be leaning she seems to be leaning very heavily on the queer community, and they love her, and they're loving the acknowledgement and the fact that dance music is back and all that kind of thing. Will it be the same when the country album comes out? Renaissance. Apparently there's a country and a gospel album coming.
God.
Is it going to be the same community that supports that and that supports that? Well, Beyonce does have a huge queer fan base. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's problematic, and that seems to get pushed aside because she's Beyonce.
I have a real problem with the fact that she made history. Why isn't that enough?
Yeah, why isn't it enough? Why isn't it that she's
become the most decorated Grammy winner of all time? Why does she need more?
Yeah,
and probably if not the best live performer
when I was going to bed Sunday night, I kind of felt like this was a pretty cool Grammys. That it crossed generations, it crossed genres, it was all people represented. It was very inclusive. It was. I love that almost everybody who was nominated got something. Taylor Swift being the one exception. She was nominated in 5 categories and only took 1. Yes, Harry was nominated in 8 categories and only took 2. But Adele took 2 and made history. Lizzo took 2 and made her night.
Yeah.
It's like I thought it was really wonderful. I left with such a great feeling, and to wake up to all this controversy really pissed me off.
You're not hard done by because you missed out on album of the year. Look at Diane Warren. She's never won a Grammy for all those songs that she's written. Hundreds and hundreds of songs that everyone knows so well, and she's never won it. It's like
John Frank.
Your best work might not ever be the work that I think that especially these mega stars, mega that we're never going to understand. They forget what it was like if they were ever small. Do you know what I
mean? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When 100 people buy your album.
Yeah.
That's huge to you.
Right.
Not like streaming awards and sold out worldwide tours and $35 million to go over one side of the world and perform for half an hour. That's not reality. And I think for people to criticize Harry it's not that it was a bad sentiment. It was just probably a misspoken sentence because
I didn't think it was bad at all. I didn't think the sentence was bad.
They can obviously take what they want from it, is what I'm saying, because he's a white, apparently straight man.
You can read a meaning into anything.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
really
see.
can.
We'll see how straight Harry is in the future. But that's a huge problem as well.
I don't
that
think
he
Harry's
won't.
straight, but I do think Harry's
I don't think
bi.
Harry's straight. But that's a huge problem for people as well. Why won't he come out? Why won't he tell us what he is? Why won't he confirm or deny it? It's like,
Because what does it
maybe
matter?
it's not your business.
Why is his,
Yeah, maybe it's nobody's fucking business. That
Why
drives
is
me
it
crazy.
in a
not
world
our
in a
business?
world where we are
Right.
where we are starting to accept or not accept but
well,
understand
there's been
that
gay
there
rumors
are
about
gender
Taylor
non-conforming
Swift for
artists,
years.
that there are artists that are trans. We should also understand that there are artists that don't want to talk about their sexuality and want to keep things private.
right.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
no matter how
And
many
even
times Sam
if he is now,
Swift
even if he is gay
asks to
now,
be identif-
yeah, go Vera.
as many times as Sam Smith asks to be identified as they, there's hundreds of people still calling them him.
Yeah,
You know,
and
and why
even
does
at this
it- why
point,
does it matter?
Harry isn't going to suffer.
Yeah, no.
He's not, and he, you know what? But his sex life is his business. You know what?
Right. And his
You know?
fans are gonna love him either way. It doesn't matter. Fuck the backlash.
We don't
The
know
fan
what
base,
everyone else
the majority,
would be with, and
the
nobody
majority of the
cares.
fan base, the majority of the fan base want him to be gay. They're like,
Yeah,
yes!
exactly. Like, come out. Like,
Just
we're waiting
because
for
Chris
you.
Paul's-
And
And
with
he-
his daddy sign.
Yeah.
look,
yeah.
The queer baiting thing, you can see it as an issue, or is it him just not wanting to enter that discourse? It could be either way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Or
he's
why
not
does he have to define himself?
exactly. But why is it anyone's business?
Why
is
does he
the
have to
general
define
idea.
himself? You know,
But yeah, I don't think
I
anyone is
don't-
going. Is yeah.
one of my all-time favorite quotes was from and I'm not going to remember his name. He played Frasier's little brother.
Niles?
Oh yeah,
But
Niles.
anyway, he said
David Hyde Pierce.
Niles. Yeah, yes, thank you. He said, "My life's an open book. I just don't have to read it to you."
Right.
And I love that. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you're
That's
right.
Awesome.
You know,
I like that.
The
so
interesting
why
thing
do
will
we
be
have to
though.
know
Let's see if
how
our
many years was Jodie Foster barraged with people saying, "You have to come out, you have to come out, you have to come out." It's like, no, she really didn't. You know, when
Wow.
she came out, it was her choice. But, you know, I don't care if she knew when she was 18. She didn't have to tell any of us,
Right.
you know?
Mhm.
And there's still rumors about Bonnie Raitt. Bonnie Raitt gets it with, you know, she hasn't come out yet, too. Even though she just won't talk about her love life.
Yeah.
You know? She doesn't have to.
I want to see.
It doesn't change
I
her
wanna see-
music.
I want to see who how our new best new artists goes this year. So Samara Joy was the
Oh,
winner.
the jazz
this
singer?
year. There, yeah, a
Yeah.
jazz singer who won.
Really?
Now
She
this
She
is
is a fabulous jazz singer. Have you heard her stuff? And
No,
I've
I
heard her
have
on
not heard this.
NPR. I've heard her on NPR, and you know, when you're driving in your car and you're listening to the radio, none of it sticks with you. I can't remember the song, but it was damn good.
Yeah.
It'll be
You know?
interesting to see how we go because there is the believed curse of the Grammy best new artists that's your peak. Let's look back over the last couple of years. Olivia Rodrigo still hasn't released a sophomore album yet. Megan Thee Stallion, she's still out there. Billie Eilish, I think, is fine. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
She'll have a long career if she wants it. Dua Lipa has launched into the stratosphere after winning hers.
Yeah.
Alessia Cara.
I
Chance the Rapper.
really love her voice. Alessia's voice is amazing. But
Chance the Rapper's still around. Megan Trainor in 2016. She has
She's pregnant.
managed to, but she's managed to pull a giant hit out. You know what I mean? She's
Yep.
managed
Yeah.
to rip it out. Sam Smith in 2015.
Mhm.
He keeps going.
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis still going strong.
Yep.
Fun have broken up. They're no longer around. And then 2012 was Bon Iver. Now, to my knowledge, they are still going strong. So
Yeah.
there are hits and misses with everyone. You know what I mean? Like I don't think a curse
for
is
a jazz singer,
is
they're
as
never
dramatic
going to
as
hit the Beyonce.
the heights of a
stratosphere.
pop star. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
A jazz singer, I
But-
mean, even Ella Fitzgerald never hit Beyonce status, and she's
Not
a
while
legend.
she was alive.
Right. Right, and she's
Not while
a
she was
legend.
alive.
Yeah.
But
You
it
know?
was just nice to wrap it all up in a bow to see that
Yeah.
an awards show can still be interesting. It's
I
like,
thought it was so much
Yay.
fun. Like I said, I hated waking up to the controversy because I enjoyed it so much.
yeah. If
Yeah.
anything, I want
You know?
more performances. Like, show me the length and breadth of what's nominated. Then, do you know what I mean?
Right. Mhm.
Don't
Yeah.
just
I
give
loved
me.
the Bad Bunny opener. I mean, that was
Yeah,
fabulous.
like that's great, especially when you see and listen to artists that you normally wouldn't pick for yourself, and you go, "Oh, that's cool. That's awesome."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
giving legacy acts like Body Rate the stage,
Mhm.
like against all of these new acts that people are dying to see. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's what an awards show should be about. And I'm
Mhm.
hoping that we see the return of the spectacle of an awards show performance.
I
Like,
think we will.
I miss that. I miss
I do
those
too.
big
I love
you know,
the red carpet. I'm like,
Britney, Madonna, Lady Gaga, Christina, all that kind of those big moments. Usually
Yeah.
reserved for the MTV Awards, but we'll see.
I am all about the red carpet.
It's nice to see.
It's my favorite part.
Yeah, men doing some different fashion choices,
Yep.
etc., etc., etc. But I think the Oscars is next, isn't it?
Oh, what was the country brother who had on the turquoise tux? He was hot.
Yes, hot.
He was.
Vera likes a turquoise hot.
He
Turquoise
looked
hot.
really good. I think
turquoise
he was
hot.
the gay brother. There's a country duo. One of them's straight and one of them's gay.
Not gay country artist. Oh my god.
Yes. Openly gay
Oh my
country
God.
artist.
I know. Right? I know. Well, ladies, thanks for joining me. It's been fun to talk about music. We don't talk
I
about
know.
music
We
a
don't
lot.
do this.
I like.
And we
We
went a
don't
whole
do
hour.
awards show. Yeah, we were like, oh, if it goes half an hour, we'll be fine. We'll be happy.
Yeah.
There's always lots to talk about. So hopefully, if you're watching, you can listen to your favorite artist, tell us who you think was robbed or who you think deserved to win. I think it was great that ABBA was nominated for their first album
Yeah.
in 40
For
years.
their
You know,
Avatar album.
I love that album. I
Crazy.
think it's great. It's a great album.
I
so
actually haven't heard.
I think
the
I'm
demo
actually going to
album.
go. I think I'm actually going to go see that show while I'm in the UK in September.
Are
so
you?
I will be there
Cool.
going, yay, Laser ABBA. So it'll be cool. So we will see you on Thursday/Friday for UCR Live, where we're going to talk a little bit more about Sam Smith. But yeah, and everything else that is going to unfold this week. So until then, folks, thank you for joining us. Enjoy the old credits again. Bye.